144, chosen of the chosen few. You know who you are. Happy Sunday Fun Day. For those of you who got the 5D calendar, happy Sacral Day, Sacral Chakra Day, getting into them feelings. Speaking of which, the Sacral Chakra Workshop is next weekend. Next weekend. You're not going to want to miss that one because we're going to tap into the sacral like we haven't before, talking about really blowing that chakra all the way open. And there's nothing wrong with all chakras being open. There's no such thing as being too balanced in your chakras. No such thing as being too open. The more open you are, the more balanced you are. Some people think, oh, if I'm too open, I'm going to be off balance. No, we want to open it as much as possible and tap into our emotional body. So I'm in my orange get up. I'm getting ready for our energy update meeting. I posted it earlier, well, literally right before this, so you may see it floating around in the shorts. Some of you may not see it till later, but that's okay. You still have an opportunity to catch up. I'll probably be giving some energy updates anyway, particularly later on this week for February. If you don't catch the energy update tonight, it's tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. It's literally in a few minutes, so I'm just taking it up with you all right now before I go into the energy update meeting, and we're going to be discussing what has been transpiring since for the past 2 months, December and January. Our community generally meets once a month. We haven't gotten to the past 2 months since I was in Jamaica. So we're catching up. It's going to be reflective, kind of hearing everybody out, seeing what's going on, letting you all know where the energies are, what's happening with Third Eye Atlas, because that's still a very prevalent conversation, even though we don't hear many people talking about it. Like, where's all the Third Eye Atlas people right now? We're acting as if it just disappeared, and it is still very much still in our solar system on its way to its close encounter with Jupiter, which is really, and it's traveling along our ecliptic plane. For those who don't know, the ecliptic plane is it's pretty much affiliated with our north node and south node. The nodes are affiliated with the ecliptic plane. That is why we have the eclipses in the areas of where the north and south node is. The last one was in Virgo, where our south node is, and the next eclipse that is happening, opening up now, is going to be in where Pisces is. We're entering into Pisces. So we're really closing out this 6 month window that it has been traveling on, and it is very beneficial for us to understand what these frequencies are telling us. What are the celestials telling us? The heavens, the dancing of the planets, our energy bodies, they're moving around, and it's not just about retrograde and which sign or house is in, but what is it saying? What is the conversation? Right? So our nervous system is definitely being calibrated to these frequencies, which is the electrical charge. We're electromagnetic beings, and it's an electrical charge that is infusing with us, in us, and through us. So the more we understand this, the more we are better equipped, and we know how to navigate through these frequencies, these solar flares that are just sending some real Dragon Ball Z stuff for me. I don't know how many of y'all, I didn't really watch Dragon Ball Z, but what I get from it is that little rolling, getting the energy charge up, and then like, I feel like that's what's happening with the sun right now. It's sending us some real Dragon Ball Z energy, powering itself up, and it has definitely been powered up even more intensely since the perihelion with Third Eye Atlas that happened in October 29th, around the same time as Hurricane Melissa, who was moving in that same type of pattern. So there's definitely connect the dots connections to be happening. And the more we understand, the more we know where to place ourselves. So again, inviting you all, whoever this gets to specifically, I know there were two people on here that wanted to tap into our coming up meetings, and I can't remember who right now. So I'm mainly doing this to see if if you get it, you catch it. Only the chosen of the chosen of the chosen few will be able to catch these frequencies. So if it's meant for you, it'll be in your view. Ashe, right on time, in divine timing. So if it comes across your field, you may want to think about tapping in. It's free and open for everyone. This is one of our meetings. Our update meetings are open to everyone. So I've put the link in the description of the shorts. So if you can go to my shorts, if you don't see it, you can go to my channel and just click on shorts. And it's the last shorts I put in there. And you'll see that I put the link in there. All you have to do is tap the link faithfully. You know, I'm doing what I know, but you know I'm technically challenged. But that's what I did. I put the link in there. So if you're here, if I can get it on here when I close this out, I'll see if I can also attach it to this particular live right here, because we having it live and direct. Peace, love, and light to whoever is coming through. I can't see if you are saying something. I don't really see nothing coming up, so excuse me if I'm not answering. What else is there? So we're looking at all of what is happening and everything around us that is really affecting us in the earth, and it's really helping us if we can understand what's happening in these energies and these frequencies and what we can let go of. These are some of the things that we want to release. As I was talking to someone yesterday, coming out of the shadows of South Node in Virgo, and with the more we release and come out of the shadows of South Node in Virgo, is the more it catapults us into North Node in Pisces, our northward trajectory of where we ought to be going in the spiritual house. So helping us to be more mature in the spiritual house of Pisces, and releasing us, moving from the shadows of wanting to know every single detail, right? And that's what I found myself saying to someone earlier today. Shout out to you. And you don't have to know, like, the thing with coming out of South Node, and this is one of the main things we can understand with coming out of the South Node into the North Node, how can we benefit from it, is not hanging on to every single little detail, not obsessing over details, so that we can see the bigger picture, so that we can embrace the bigger picture of the spiritual house that we're entering into, the spiritual conversations, the energies that require us to really be up into our higher spiritual selves, the bigger picture. The thing to note is that, as I was saying, that there are a lot of, if you really study the universe, the entire multiverse universe, the stars, the earth, the intricate design of the cosmic universe as we exist here on earth, you will see that the details are there. It's very detailed, so we don't need to obsess over the details. This is part of what the letting go looks like. We don't need to obsess about it. It's there. So the South Node in Virgo is saying, yeah, we know that details are there. Details are about how things get done. However, our ego does not have to obsess with understanding exactly how this happened, when this happened, why this happened. It will be revealed in due time, rather than trying to overly control and obsess about how it's getting done. Let go of the details. And that's what the South Node, that's what all of this is happening to help us to let go of in the South Node. Third Eye Atlas is helping to mature us in a way that we've never been matured. It is activating our entire solar system, as I've been saying, and helping us even with the Venus and Mars matrimony as it passed through Venus and Mars to help mature us in our understanding, Venus, love, and in our assertiveness through Mars, so that we don't have to war anymore, but we move through wisdom. We move through understanding and wisdom, the two main things that we need to go with knowledge. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Knowledge is there. The information field is everywhere, and it is there. But what is maneuvering us through all of this is the balance of the masculine and feminine, the balance of Venus and Mars, the balance of understanding and the wisdom. I know a lot of people don't think Mars represents wisdom, but the wisdom is knowing what to do so you don't have to fight. You're assertive rather than aggressive, and you're assertive standing by the principles of truth. That is a mature Mars. And of course, because it is guided by, or instructed, gaining its instructions through the feminine energy of receptive activity through Venus, who unleashes understanding, right? Perfect understanding. The peace that surpasses all understanding. And when there is peace, you don't need war. Do we see the harmony here? Let's get it. Let's get it. So, anyhow, let me see what it's probably about that time. Let me wrap it up now. Whoever makes it there, I'll see you there. If not, there's always the sacral workshop and the solar plexus one the following weekend. Feel free to email me at akilatexture@gmail.com. You can find that in any one of the description links of my videos if you don't see it here. Peace, love, and light. See you all later on tonight for those who join in and jump in our energy update. Peace.